Hello, this is the final submission stuff for Pigeon Simulator, a game where you are overseeing a Pigeon Society function using the IBT system. So this is a demo showcasing that system, which we will see a little bit more in depth on our GitHub if you are interested in learning more, and we'll mention a little bit in the tutorial section. The first thing you're seeing here is our title screen. You press space to play. We have a pigeon, our pigeon model up there bouncing along with some really nice background music that is free to use. So if you press space, we are entered into the Pigeon simulation. Welcome to Pigeon Simulator, created by the Pigeoneers. This is a demo showcasing the power of interactive behavior trees, IBT, a system idea for authorizing complex branching situations in a modular fashion. In our case, this is to showcase a pigeon society that runs solely on itself with very little interaction from the user to disrupt it. Pigeons go about their life doing normal human things, like go to work, eat, and buy things. Using the IBT system, this has all been automated and structured as the pigeons travel in flocks. Inside the flock, each pigeon has their own personality and things they can do to break out of the flock to have individuality. Here are some basic controls to influence and monitor this pigeon society. To move the camera, middle mouse click and move your mouse to rotate 360 degrees around the scene. To learn more about a pigeon, left click on one of them to have their information show up in the bottom left of the screen, while in the scene they will have a highlight circle showcasing what they are doing. To throw a snack, position your mouse on the scene and press the right mouse key to toss at a small arc anywhere on the roads. To place a fire and have pigeons do their jobs, press E to place a fire anywhere on the road. We hope you like this demo. Demonstrates the usefulness of IBTs. If you'd like to read more about the process, please check out our GitHub for research papers we referenced for this demo. Thanks for coming to my speech. Not at all suspicious, Mayor Pigeon 2022. Alright, then we enter into the game. The top right shows the current time. There are 4 different times: dawn, peak sun, dusk, and night. They'll cycle through the 4 based on the scene, and the skybox will lower and brighten up the background as the time goes on. Top left, you have the controls, which were just explained by the not suspicious mayor, but will always be on the screen. The bottom, you see you have the name and the money. If we were to click on a pigeon once they come out from night, it will display the pigeon in the bottom left corner based on its position in the world, its name, and how much money it has. Pigeons will spend money to buy hats at the hat shop. The hat shop is over here, as you can see. You'll have a couple pigeons who will hang out by the hat shop, and they will either just chill out by the hat shop or they'll go into the hat shop. As you can see, here's a couple pigeons going in and buying hats. On the bottom, it will have a little news feed about what hats they're buying, what they're doing, all that kind of stuff. So if we click on a pigeon over here, let's see, got Matthew. Matthew has $5.52. He just bought a straw hat recently. He's currently up in the air with his flock, so you can't really see him in the little window. But as he's coming down, you should be able to see him eventually, depending on your camera position. There he is. He's still flying. Alright. So now what you can do is you can throw a snack. You can right-click and throw. The pigeons will stop what they're doing and go to eat. They will only eat a little bit, and then some other pigeons will eventually come over and finish it. So we can throw a couple by right-clicking on the road. They all just went to bed right now. So all the pigeons are asleep, as you can see in the bottom down here on the newscast feed. Got Matthew with his really snazzy hat down there. Alright, and we got some pigeons over here. They're eating some snacks. They're also waiting for the hat shop to open up. Oh, there we go. The pigeons are eating a snack. And the snack disappears. Above the snack is a little circle, depending on how much the snack has been eaten. So now we can also start a fire. So if we start a fire, we start along the road. Over here is the firehouse. They have certain jobs. I can see the firemen are coming over to the fire. They have these huge hats on so you can see what they're doing, and they will put out the fire. Um, so hopefully you can see them again come in with their funny hats. Here they come. They're putting out the fires, and they're going around a different path to find the other one. And there we go. Another good thing we have here is you can see all of our models. We have tree models. We have 4 different building models as well. We have the firehouse. We have a cafe, as that was something we were looking into, doing a cafe. And we have the Unity grass system down here that uses the light from the skybox to display a beautiful grass cast, and it waves in the wind based on what time of day it is. These are all individual particles painted onto the terrain, and they're really, really pretty looking. Otherwise, you can see I'm using the middle mouse to move around my camera scene in a 360-degree pan, and just to get through the scene. So if you want to see a little bit more detail behind the scenes of using the IBT system to show all these complex behaviors, such as going from buying a hat to going to work to going back to sleep and coming out the next day, all these sort of things, we're not using any typical Unity systems. We built our own complete one from scratch using the IBT system. And it's pretty complex with nodes and different arcs and everything like that, so I highly recommend checking it out. Otherwise, this is the Pigeoneers project Pigeon Simulator for IGM Production Studio 2022 spring semester, and I hope you enjoyed checking out our project. And if you'd like to check it out for yourself, the build is on our GitHub. Thank you so much.